Alright, y'all. So now we on part 3. So I gave you a brief synopsis and rundown of some of this knowledge. Now, well, all that glitters is not gold. Okay? Gold, that's another subject. Oro. We don't have a lot of time. This is my third video I'm about to do on this. And I'm just going to go through a few things. I'm not fit to take all day. Oro, like Zoroastrian religion, Oro in it. Those are the ones that came to mine gold here to Earth on the spaceships. It's a whole lot of shit. I can show you Oro all over the place. A lot of words. That's another day. I'll teach you some of the words and shit about different things, how to read shit. But right now, going back to what I was saying now, what's all that glitter is not gold, okay? Meaning, this is not what you want to be a part of. You know what I mean? Money is the root of all evil. What is evil spelled backwards? Live. You know what I'm saying? Devil spelled backwards is lived. Okay? It's the devil's work, man. Killing people, chopping bodies up and making fake sons and shit like that. Because remember, this is a test. God sees all things. The above, the one that's above all this stuff. And once you get involved in this shit, because remember, they control you through chasing your own tail. Whatever your desires are, that's how they control your mind. They can control you and make you do whatever they want you to do through have you chasing your own tail, or throwing shit out there and then have you chasing it and you never get it. And you doing all these things to try to get what you think you need or what you want, because it's hell. You know what I mean? This is the devil's work. So remember, you're going to be judged. Okay? We're going to talk about judgment. Judged by 12. I'm not talking about 12 motherfuckers, assholes on the jury. And no fake ass laws and no fake court. I'm talking about in the cosmos. Because remember, Osiris is the father. That's the God. His son is the Christ. Okay? What's the Christ? The Christ is the star of Bethlehem, or Sirius A. It's the same star. If you go in the sky every night and you look up at Orion's belt, remember the constellation of Orion. The constellation of Orion is Osiris. Asar. A-S-A-R. That's the God. That's who sits on the throne in heaven. Okay? And you have to sit before him and be judged. Maybe that's what the UFO came down to, bring these souls up to be judged here. Asar's son is the star Bethlehem, or Sirius A, which in DC, the obelisk is pointing to Sirius A. Anyway, you have to be judged. Your soul gets taken up to be judged, and it's weighed. Okay, I seen it on the coin over here. They was weighing something. There it goes. See, and I wasn't even correlating with this, but now I just picked it up. That's how the universe works. It'll have me speaking some shit and it'll show me the shit. Here's the UFO. Here's your soul being weighed. The UFO takes you up for your soul to be weighed. Okay? Takes you up to Orion, to the crossroad. You know what I mean? Why they call it the crossroads? Because motherfucking, this is the symbol for Orion. Okay? And this is the symbol for the motherfucking pyramid too. Anytime you see a pyramid, you see them all over the place out here with these white people. They put it in the architecture. You're always going to see some shit like this on fences, or you'll see a circle in it. That's the pyramid with the sun in it, the apex. Sometimes you'll see one like this with the box in the middle, or however you want it. Or you'll see with the extra lines in it, because really the pyramids really look like this from up above. then it has lines in it. Because it's, you know what I mean? But you get judged. And those, you know, depending on your deeds here, the shit you fucked with, you know, you can get sent back down into hell, which is these man-made suns. And you gotta like starve for energy and kill people for energy, do vampirism, which is what I heard that some of these white people are. That they reincarnated, was thrown, they already been judged before and was thrown back here. You know what I mean? So, am I saying different races are devils or they not, I'm better than them? No, I'm not saying that. Everybody gets judged. And everybody has opportunity, you know what I mean, to break, to free, and to do good, to worship God, to do God's work. And that's why you used to see a lot of crusaders and people walking around. Back when you don't see it no more, but when I was coming up in the 80s and 90s, you always see people trying to pray, because they knew they had to do their deed. They trying to get the fuck out of hell. And they trying to pray and tell people about God and tell the truth to the young motherfuckers, because they knew that y'all wouldn't, you know, gonna have no chance, because you don't even know the difference. You don't know what's going on. So that's probably why they got me, the universe got me doing this video too, to show you. All this shit ain't what you think it is. This shit'll fuck you up. It's all a mind game, mind trick. And it'll have you in hell forever. You know what I'm saying? Hell is that bullshit. I've been there before, I seen it. The Lord took me there and then brought me back. You know what I'm saying? It took me there, I was there for like 2 weeks and everybody was just killing each other, eating each other. Everybody was zombies. Now this is supposed to be the middle ground where I'm at now. Where we out here with all these assholes. Most people in society are zombies. They're just fucking stupid, retarded, zombied out. You can't tell them nothing. They have no soul, no spirit. Did nothing. They just they don't even acknowledge you as a person. It's mostly Mexicans out here. I'm not racist. I'm just saying 40% of the population here in California now is all Mexican, which means the average person is Mexican. And the frequency, it wasn't like that in the early 90s or the 80s. They had just came in the late 90s all the way to now. And the frequency has changed here since then. It just got more like dormant and down. And it's not too many people I meet that's just full of life, that has spirit, energy, nice and friendly and open. And these motherfuckers around here be frowning, and they always got a problem, and they always spying and hating and nothing nice. And you try to talk to them. You know, it's just a bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean? So that's another reason how I got into this knowledge anyway. I had to figure out what the fuck I was at. How did all this shit invade me? Nigga, when I was growing up, when I was in elementary school and junior high school and high school, it wasn't like that. All of a sudden, when I got, you know what I'm saying, since 1998 all the way to now, it's just, I've been invaded with just a bunch of haters. I can't even change lanes on the street. Motherfuckers won't even let you change lanes. Like, it's just some bullshit out here. But it helped me get this knowledge, because everybody's against me. But I had to do the knowledge and figure out what the fuck was going on. So really, we in the devil's land, hell. You will be judged. And depending on, you know, if you're going to go through the gates of heaven or not, if you don't make it through the gates of heaven to a better world, you know, they'll put you where you can be at, to, you know, to still have opportunity to come up. But depending on what you did is what you're going to receive in return. So when you go start killing people and joining these little groups and shit like that, doing all these rituals and killing people and doing evil shit, you know, you just holding yourself down even further. You know what I mean? Putting yourself back that much more. That's why I stay to myself and I don't fuck with motherfuckers. I stay to myself. Most people going to bring you down or hate on you or come with some bullshit. And that's because the world we're in around me, we're in that type of play. That's where I'm at in this world. It was for me to learn. You know what I mean? Me personally, I never did that shit. I never wasn't killing people. But some taught me this information and showed me this shit to try to save a motherfucker. Try to save you. Nigga, don't not want to be stuck here forever. Fuck that. And there's always temptations around you. Motherfuckers always, but it's fake. They're not going to give you shit. They'll tempt you, give you little peanuts or some shit and try to reel you in. Like, it's just a mind trick. Everybody's here is just mind fuck. It's all a trap. Ain't nobody your friend around this motherfucker. There is no love. At least for me. Motherfuckers been hating on me for the longest, for no reason. People I don't even know be hating on me. And I can't find one female that's open to me, except for my child. Other than that, in this society outside, nobody's open to me. Or nice. Nobody will go on a date with me, nothing. They just hate just because I'm black or whatever. Or they think I'm ugly or some shit. So I'm not tripping off of them. Fuck this world. Let's stick to this knowledge shit. Stick to the truth. They can stay stuck wherever the fuck they at. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. You see what I'm saying? And I learned the mathematics game just so me to understand and see, have more awareness and consciousness in my circumference of what's going on instead of being lost within this fake ass sub-mental system. So again, you have a chance. I don't care what race you are, who you are, just do good. Stand for what's right. Be a better person. Be your own mind. That's the main thing. Have your own mind. You know, try to reach and pray for goodness. And it starts with yourself, with the man in the mirror, to be a better person. Always try to be a better person by the day. And be sincere to that shit. Don't just be nice to this person and then be an asshole to him because he's black. That's how they used to treat me. They act like people used to act like they're so innocent and so nice and so this, that. That's how these Mexican motherfuckers is. Mexican bitches and shit. And then they're nice to one person, then turn around and act like an asshole to somebody else, like for no reason though, just because they're black or because they don't like the way they look. You know, that don't make you a good person. You're a fucking asshole. Most of these motherfuckers assholes. I don't fuck with them because they're fake. So I stay to myself because this world around me will try to the only thing they try to do is keep you down and bring you down. It's just like the ghetto. Motherfuckers in the ghetto just keep each other down. Then the more down lower you are, the harder it is to come up. Because everybody trying to pull you down when you at the bottom. You see what I'm saying? And that's what this world that I'm in right now. I'm not even in the ghetto. I'm in the suburbs. But still, it's the same thing. Just this plane, this dimension of earth around these people that I'm in, or that's out here, it just pull you down. Nobody's there to, you know what I mean? It's all cutthroat. It's all about $1. And motherfuckers will do anything for it. But they don't even understand the knowledge of it. And they don't care. Because they all the way in with it. They ain't got no souls or no spirits. They don't care about that. You know what I mean? They're animals. Look up human in the dictionary, the Oxford, the Webster, whichever one you want to. Humans are animals. Humans are the ones that was created. They're human animals. So they're savages. That's why they eat other people, kill other people. Like animals eat other animals all the time. To try to get energy. You know what I'm saying? The gods, you know what I'm saying, eat from trees and fruits. You know what I'm saying? And conduct their own energy through their body. These other vampire people got to eat other meat and all this other shit. And try to kill other motherfuckers they call it their sacrifice for them to live. That's why all their religions got to do with sacrificial lambs and Jesus Christ is a lamb. That's why you'll see the Christ pictures with a lamb next to it. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll see the white Jesus pictures with him as a herder, as a sheep herder. And everybody else is just a sheep waiting to be slaughtered. You'll see the sheep herder Cain. So, again, you know, this shit is real. There's a lot more information and detail of a whole lot of shit, man. I've been taking years and years and years and years learning and studying this shit. I'm not going to get it all down packed in one video. I'm just giving you a brief synopsis, rundown conversation. Just because something told me to do it, so I just thought I'd just pull this shit out a little bit, show you a little something in case you didn't know. And you might not even care, because maybe my presentation is ghetto. My presentation is not what you're used to seeing on TV, so you won't listen to me or believe me. Because you go by looks, you can't judge by looks all the fucking time. That's how you're going to end up stuck like that too, being that kind of person. Open your mind, open yourself up. If you're not open to receive blessings, you won't receive them. And you will never know what you'd have been missing out on for having that kind of an attitude. And on that note, holla at your boy. Yeah.